Yeah, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what it do? Jesus Shuttleworth the God, aka the Go Artist. You know what it is? A lot of the boss in the building Thursday night. RingGameRadio.com. We back in it again with some music takes. You know how it is. Album matchup, little twist on it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Sample King Forever on this way. Planarchy just sent me, I think, the last two mixed down tracks. Revised them. So I just haven't had a chance to listen. I'm tired as fuck. So
Yeah,
uh,
my man be on this vampire shit. Niggas trying to be heavyweight champ in the world on some vampire shit, yo.
so it's like I'm barely awake to even do this. Like, oh my goodness, I'm like
Dang.
dragging. Like,
Oh
I got
no.
like maybe I got 3 hours of sleep this morning, and I just had 2 hours. So I'm working on 5 hours straight.
Jesus.
So, but we here though. Rain gang forever. We gonna always hold it down. Rain, sheet, sled, snow, whatever the fuck the
Rain, snow,
single
sleet,
says.
hail.
Florida don't get all that shit. I could just say rain. Ring ain't gonna hold it down. Rain, hurricane, tornado rain, all that snow shit out the window. But yeah, let's get it.
There we go, man. But yo, I got my other man with me, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, it's Marquise. I feel like in terms of ring gang guys, I'm like, what am I like the you guy like the Killer B affiliates to you guys? I mean, good to be on with you folks.
Like yeah, like you want like a killer Arby, like Killer Sin.
Yeah. I mean, I get to wear the Woo shirt, but I'm not on the album. I got you.
Like I'm in the credits though. I'm in the videos though.
I'm in the liner notes, y'all.
Like,
Read
he's
up.
not quite album ready yet. We'll give him a feature next year. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But yo, shout out to Marquise, yo. Like it's always a good time because I mean, obviously, you've heard him on our other music episodes and boxing too, man. So like,
But barely boxing.
Was that?
So barely boxing.
Yeah, barely boxing, but I love our music episodes for sure. You know what I'm saying? And,
to my defense, man, it's boxing weekend, man. Listen, we ain't got nothing going on this weekend. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But like I said though, there's not a lot of people out there in this Twitter world that we respect with their music opinions. But Marquise is definitely one of them. You know what I'm saying? Outside of this one, very controversial opinion that he gave before we went live. But
yeah.
he's forgiven for that though. But
thank you.
But Marquise, it's great to have you here. As always, man, for another music episode. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah, so the topic of tonight is who made the better album. We got two of the most elite producer rappers of the time, which is 98. We got Daz Dillinger from the Dog Pound. We got Pete Rock from Pete Rock and CL Smooth, you know what I'm saying? And then the album which were picked by Brother Shuttleworth himself, and we got from Daz, Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back.
Yep.
And then from Pete Rock, we got Soul Survivor. So what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna play four joints from each. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, joints that kind of encompass what the albums are all about and whatnot. And based off those four albums, I think Marcus will probably weigh in and just obviously, and then we'll weigh in and be like, okay, like based off our judge, like what would probably be the album you want to listen to the most, and then also we'll get into discussion about both albums, not track by track per se, but
Yeah.
See, this is why it would have worked if it didn't matter if anybody didn't hear the album or not, because this type of episode will make you want to hear the album. So
exactly, and then
it didn't matter if niggas ain't listened to it or not.
Yeah.
Recently.
So, sir, since you came up with the comparison, I'll let you go first, man. Any particular song, or you just want me just top to bottom from how you reposted it, bro?
Shit. If you want to go there, we can go straight from the intro.
I can do it with the intro. Like, that's cool. I can do that. All right, give me a minute. Let me go set that shit up, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, let me tell ya.
Yeah.
All right.
What's on the beats? Couple of things. I made the loop.
All right, so we got the gang meeting and then gang banging ass criminal with the intro. So that's what we gotta let that shit rock right now.
Alright.
Daz Dillinger. Finna take you into some gangster shit, which y'all niggas don't even know about. Now you bins to know about what we call gangster rap. This is for the niggas who was down from day one.
Look a here, you motherfuckers. I advise all you ghetto living, struggling from day to day, trying to flip a $50 double up and buy a bag of weed, a fresh pair of khakis, and take a bitch to the movie ass niggas. To get your money, man. Get
That was a lot right there.
These motherfuckers cut on welfare. How we gonna eat if we don't cheat? These summer bitches that need made a game out of young black niggas' lives.
$50 for all that?
Out from left to right, with no motherfucking end in sight. Fuck that. Sell your dope. Get your jack on. Get your swag
Get your jack on.
Put your bag on and get your motherfucking bang on, niggas. Cause it's on. God damn it, it's on.
Yo, this comes off more like a live stream in Compton or some shit.
Yeah.
Where the hell you about to go, youngster?
Go ride, nigga. You about to go get the homies, nigga, right now.
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
motherfucker. It's on.
Hey, come on, badass. Let's get it, nigga. It's on now, nigga.
Nigga sound like a jit.
What's up, nigga?
Yeah, badass sound 13 there, dude. That's hilarious.
I think that was technique too.
Yeah, he sound 12.
Nigga, hey, we can't really talk right now, though, nigga. All right. But, it's going down later on 9:30, nigga.
Who's singing in the background?
Yo, Death always had them random ass niggas like singing.
They had the most random people singing on these hooks, dude. I mean, if Nate Dogg wasn't available, man, you were getting the Death Row Dice R&B hook randomizer, bro. It was ridiculous.
Man, I ain't trying to go for nothing. You know my block, nigga, my constantly in my soul. Man, might as well put something together. Make this move on the vehicle. I know what it got to do.
I'm coming through your zone, ignite shit. Dog pound gangsters to flame the light shit. Cause I own all. I'm 20 feet tall, the biggest wall built. Fuck around and get killed, get shook. But trying to sneak a peek in my book. Comatose overdose of thoughts when he look. The forbidden, the hidden zone that I hidden. Don't play with my intelligence, nigga, after he slitting my right front palm. So I only got two choices, low either blast or bomb. Vietnam, I bring the pain, rains, no sleet or hail. Execution style as the shells from the heat fell down to the ground like the rest of the dummies. That's what the fuck you get for trying to play with my money. It's nothing but the dog pound gangsters, mashes, verbal disasters, 38 stashes.
That's
The skies and surprise that ass. Once you thought you caught me show, I'ma ride and blast with the cannon. Be landing shit all up in your knots. When niggas drop, then they stop with the planning and plots. Got a stock on my gauge with notches of brave. More niggas caught in it trying to win and got sprayed. Rip the gates, flip the page to chapter 3. First rule, dead fools can't come after me. I'm master free, styles of catastrophe. Ask the G, a nigga best to answer me. My rep long as the beats that I represent. Dead nigga with my stare, not the step to this.
Now, oh yeah, trading. I mean, I seen the whole plot. Be on alert, they get shot. Anywhere under there, they get popped. So drop the microphone on my own. I shown the blown. Away for the MCs with the smudge of chrome. I take the fame. Now I'm my own lyrical name. When the seasons change, when the storms and hurricane, where I strain, spit rhymes to be so precise. On stage at night, skating on mics like ice twice in the day. I get drunk, smother punks with the plastic bag, sacking them chunks because they rhymes was glad. My shit bump like the doctor, coming through bouncing with the drop top, like gangsters chilling on the block. Nah, we ain't worried for shit. Gotta skate doors like a poem with shit get thick with my clip. 45s and 380s and automatics, slithering, coming through for you and your boys with some stat. I gotta have it, loving the thrill of the drama, enthusing me to get mine on with the slaughter. Or ought to be known as Daz Dillinger. For the shit that I'm known for, a dog pound criminal.
Now when the spot's hot, I hit the switch, make the top drop. Don't stop. It's super fly with the show shot. Don't stop. I got your whole shit took. Look and listen. I rendition the rhymes with precision. You can't phase. Amaze me, a blaze like a saddle. It's dog pound gangsters hover like a shadow. I never met a motherfucker who can make it stick. I never met a motherfucker who can feel a click. Sir, y'all make it twitch like a nerve. You're trying to step to my wild style superb. Adjectives and verbs, action packed with the words. I make it stop, the jaws drop and observe. I sold the block with corrupt dash out and trade deep. We be coming with the shit that be the bomb, baby. And ain't a dog pound gangster won't knock you to the flow. Either you stupid as fuck or just don't know.
No.
You know you stupid as fuck. I bust like a soft dog pump, double barrel on them. Black Gambinos at casinos get the narrow on. If I want them, I'm gon' get them. If I got a shot of 9 twice, that's what I rhyme like. My clip ain't empty. Don't try to test the ride and tip me. Simply bust hot lead inside you. Find you dead or fighting for your life with your last. You live with hot lead from gun blast. Outlaws, outcasts, low life outlast. Long Beach niggas blast. Yeah, the me side is ride. The most, the coast, the west, the best. Weed and bitches sipping, hitting switches, dipping, hitting up. Niggas hit your fingers on triggers. Itty bitty niggas ready for a war. We'll kick down your door, draw heat and lay everybody down.
Same thing, different places. Snakes, cowards, and strong on robbery cases. Niggas' faces on paper chase. It was seen, it was written. It ain't forbidden for homies to be splitting, disagreeing on what was hitting, knowing what occurs. The many obstacles and pressures to defeat from getting served. Growing up is rough. Your name hits the streets, it gets tough. You can get scuffed and stuffed, and I guess you had enough. It ain't coincidental that I peeped and stored in my mental. My eyes is for seeing, so I watch bodies and plots from the plots. Calling shots for your knots, grips. That's why I keep my dip in progress. Cause bodies of weed trying to defeat your progress. I just ain't the one for the mischief to hit. Young Josie sees loot, I got a mission to hit. And constantly flip scripts, how the world revolves. Fast talking and quick drawings, how the problems is solved. I want it all, but it's going too slow. I'm about to blow. I don't know which way to go. Was on the right path, I thought. When I doing dirt and worry about getting caught.
Yo, I was wondering, what made Daz put a long ass posse cut on the beginning of the album?
Yes, yeah, he literally put a 7-minute intro on a posse as the intro. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it works though. Like it does work. Like I wanted to add the intro talking part onto the song. They kept it.
Oh man. Oh, but as you know, Go, man, that's what Defro was doing, man, for these albums, especially those Dog albums, because the very next track after your boy Prince, Edo Joe talking, that was just you was expected to deal with that.
Respectable, the 9mm is respectable.
Defro, respect. Yeah, but one thing, you just stuck with that.
Like, nah, you gonna get this damn
you gonna get this spoken word, motherfucker.
You're not, because there's so many Death Row songs like classics where. Like, I don't listen to it as much as I should because I ain't trying to hear the 2-minute skit before that shit. Like
the two minute ad lib at the end of it.
Yeah, or at the end, like, so it's like, damn, like,
that's literally the dog food album, as you know. It's like, man, like the verse is over, like
it works because all the songs are fire and is mad cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it fucks up when you get one song that just throws everything off this whack. Like, you had to make a complete project back in the day like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely Daz Dillinger, Pete Rock, but, we just don't want to throw no narratives and no agendas on here too early. We want people to, get their own opinion, off the music. But, yeah, I do.
Listen to the tunes, formulate their own vibe and stuff. We got you.
Yeah.
All right, let me just pull up the first pause, by the way. Pause again.
All right.
That was back-to-back pauses, yo.
See. Next joint. Man, oh man. But yeah, no, listening back to this album, man, these albums took me back, man. I kid you not.
Word.
Yeah.
So we got Half Man, Half Amazing.
Oh, here we go.
All my Bronx niggas.
Yeah.
And I see you running back
Right.
now just for the sound of the man they call Pete Rock.
Method Man.
Drum head. What? Cherry heads. What? Apple heads. What? What?
How we do,
What?
yeah. Hit it off, you know what I mean?
PR.
Like this,
Take you
y'all.
to the bread.
Yeah.
Float on this magnificent track, wise, intelligent, all-star American. Yes, the
Listen to this play action, guys.
Reinforce your threat. Who got the money to bet? Against the number one, holding down the position. Crush the competition with the limited edition. Heavy caliber rhyme, shooting down your peace sign. The war's on for real. Run, grab your shield, yo, Meth. Take the steel and let these cats know.
And there comes the takeover right here.
I am alone in this collaboration. Money for the taking, I ain't sweating confrontation.
Yeah.
Horror. We make the men's up tomorrow.
On tomorrow.
Masked up, license to kill. Bringing the horror to your house like Amityville.
Amityville.
Keeping it holding real. Niggas ain't supposed to feel. Hot nicks, you know the deal.
Know
If
the
you
deal.
read the resume, get the fuck what niggas say. 10 moves to pave the way. Here I come to save the day.
Save the day.
Stop the fucking prep. Transform the Mr. Map. See that logo on my chest? Save a damsel in distress. Hot shit in the song. Gotta get until it's gone. Kids wanna get it on. Get smacked up and shit upon. Ride till you prove me wrong. Think you can do me, huh? Can't we all just get along in this modern Babylon? My nemesis. Lay it down, Lord. Don't start if you can't finish it. I'm telling you, Paul.
Telling you,
Got
Paul.
the power up a media shower. Coming down on all you cowards. Tricking your funds and sniffing powders. Here we come. Straight from the slums. Dynamic duo, son. Ghost Rider, Jonathan, and Soul Brother.
It's Soul Brother number one. For years, guys, I thought he said Ghost Rider Jonathan for years.
He did say Ghost Rider Jonathan.
Yeah, but like the actual comic book character, not like Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah.
Leaping tall buildings in a single band. Faster than the round, blasting out a 40 pound. Y'all niggas fuck around, take that and handle it. Method Man, I get strong with Titanic shit. That means abandon ship. Get a life and get a grip. There ain't no problem that I can't fix. Transmitting live from Apocalypse and the chocolate. Boy Wonder, my sidekick. Cowabunga. These evil doers days is numbered. We flexing like the X-Men on Rap Veteran. That beats no question. Boy, you need protection, son. I'm burning up, check the temperature. You're fucking with the last emperor. Iron lung, dangerous, son. For all who enter the 36 deadliest chambers. For all the prejudice entertainers. There ain't a damn thing that you can tell us. Bite your tongue, I bring the troublesome. So sweet, nigga, hold it, son.
Some more from long range, break them down to small chains. A New York giant stand in front of your squad. What up, God? 1,000,000 to 1 odds that you can't stop this bullet. I'm like Refrigerator Perry, rush right through it and just do it. So act like you knew it. The Mount Vernon Shaolin fluid. The rap committee coming live through your city. Swing hard like Ken Griffey. Game stats. Now who's next up to bat? Knock them out the box. Method Man and Pete Rock celebrating victory. Rap World Remedy. Take a double dose. Deadly. Yeah.
This one's for the crew.
Half man, half amazing.
Hey, what it do, Rob D? Salute. What's up?
Salute. Also, salute to Slow No Tweets.
Appreciate that. Rob, I agree, bro. Yes, double agree. Meth got one of the most elite flows ever. Yes. Like he was born to rap.
Yeah, Meth was born. Yeah, definitely.
Listen, Meth cameos and Meth features in '98 was unfuckable, guys. Let's be honest.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you got rappers, but you got some people who was just like they had to rap. They was just literally born to do it. Like the Method Man, one of those people. Like he's supposed to rap. Like if he doesn't rap, it's like the universe is thrown off or some shit.
Something's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, Meth was just like, and it was just effortless too. It's like he looked like he just probably the way he rapped, he looked like he just rapped that shit like in one take, like you know.
But it's so funny because I remember hearing this song like back when it first came out because like Pete Rock starts, it was like, oh, that ain't a bad 8, and then Method Man just completely bulldozed the rest of the joint.
and then P.S. like, okay, wait a minute, this nigga done outside me. Let me close this shit out, yo. And like I said though, Pete, I mean, it wasn't like he didn't spit whack bars. It was just like dynamic ass rapper.
He was just there.
I mean, he was there a little bit. Like I wouldn't say he was completely just there. Like Like somebody like Benzino is just there.
Oh
even
yeah,
though
he's
he
just
has
there.
moments. But even
Yeah,
then, Benzino never sounded whack. Like he never just took away from the song. Like it's not like Snoop on the Make 'Em Say remix where you're like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh God, get the hell off
Like,
of this. Yeah,
y'all
that was
took
rough.
Mystical off for this? Like, no, like that Daz intro to the day had me laughing, man. Vintage Death Row shit. Yo, for real, like
oh yeah.
They should go back and shoot a video for that because it's like the way it sounds like some streaming shit. Like some niggas just pull up like, yo, so we're here at Compton Live here. You know, what's this a gangster gang banging ass gangster meeting here, folks?
You know, like real talk. Those skits too, like those skits were so influential. Like when I was doing my prediction stuff like regularly. That's where my inspiration for some of the intros I used to put. Like I just wanted to put like mad random shit in the front. Because the skits were just like anything that I could think of, like or that I just came up with. Just like them
like
shit,
where you going to, little nigga? Down the ride, like he's about to sell these cookies for this big sale. Like,
hey yo, why you fucking with me? Fuck you, nigga, cause I can.
Hey nigga, you gonna be at the meeting? It's gonna be at the big homie house. Like damn, like this sounds like some damn. Like an Adam 22 get together, like like yeah. So Wack gonna be there, Big U. All y'all niggas need to show up, man. The big homie gonna be there, bro. Like
holla at Big U.
All right. He was dope rapping, but there's like 17 levels between fucking Pete Rock and Method Man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, listen. My first rap rhyme sound like Pete Rock. Let's be real.
All right, yeah, 1994 whole draft, yep, and then of course all those, DJ Easy Dick. Shout out to the great Ricky
DJ
Harris.
Easy Dick. On the stage day.
Wake your goat mouth ass up. This DJ Easy Dick on the ones and twos.
On W Balls.
On the station that slapped you across your fat ass with a fat dick. Pause.
There you go.
Wild out, yo.
Yeah, just straight wildin'.
LBC. So yeah, R.I.P. Ricky Harris, R.I.P. Badass, yo. Badass.
R.I.P. Trey on that too. Yeah.
Like I've never heard a whack verse from Badass. Like the flow, the voice, he was like poetry. Like he just like would kill that shit. Like,
yeah,
there's a verse that Badass has on Let's Get Down where he steals away from the chicks in that rap group.
Damn.
Yeah, I've always liked the story with Badass when he was just sitting in on the 7-day theory sessions. He wasn't even really doing shit, and like when the Outlaws they weren't ready for because Pac worked fast, and he was like, "Badass, you got something? All right, get on this motherfucker." And dude spit a gem on that shit too. Like
a million things go through my mind. Ain't gotta be jail to be doing time. You ain't gotta be in jail. Time goes, but that was one of those he got a record deal off that verse. Like a nigga was spitting it, just like, here's your chance to be in the Outlaws, nigga. Here you go.
Like, here's your shot.
He took it. Like, that's always been a great story. Like Pac was on some like, hold on, y'all niggas ain't trying to get on the song. Y'all niggas trash, man.
Y'all slipping.
Yo, Badass, you got something?
Yeah.
Like, come real. Like, all right, let's go. LBC, nigga.
All right.
Well, fuck, yo, my nigga, like Rob, yes. What we go through is my goddamn song. Remember, man, what my eyes see, my mind think, my hands shut old. Outcome of these actions, warm hearts turn cold. Little Snake try to blast before his gun. He sold. Yo, Badass was spitting on that shit. Yes.
Yeah.
So
living the life of a ghetto star.
Even though that one dude, he stole the I think what's his name, Perfect. He stole the show on the song, like because the remix got Daz and Corrupt.
Yeah.
But, what's the nigga Perfect was. We seen sometimes strange in my range. I think Perfect was snapping on that shit. Like, but my bad, Pat. I know we gotta go.
No, of course, no, nigga. This is hip hop, nigga. We talking hip hop, yo.
Hey, even open range, man. It seems strange, but sometimes the range inside my brain. I hold the key, identify and flee, cause every MC close to me, cause I'm supposed to be all in with my. I'm all in with the Crips and Bloods, grip for thugs, like that shit. Oh yeah,
nigga. Pete, bro.
Yeah, Malik killed his shit too. Yeah.
Yo, Malik, I swear, yo, it's a crime. It's a crime that Malik didn't get to release an album like Jamal did in the mid '90s, yo.
Yeah, Malik felt he was a victim of that death row after this Daz and Lady of Rage album came out, where no one knew who the fuck was running the label at that point.
So niggas lucky we got the Daz album out of that.
Yeah, like, pretty much, because it was lean times after this Daz album, by the way, as you well know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who has the Chronic 2000 CD, I don't want to talk about it.
I fucking love that CD though, man.
Yeah. The only
really?
difference
smoking. Nah, that shit had some bangers on that.
It had some bangers on it. Which one was that? Which one was like up there most? I think it was "Who Do You Believe In" with the fake Tupac sound alike.
Classic.
Who do you believe in? That's
up above in God, death for some people. Yeah.
The intro.
Anything that Quick produced on that. Anything that Quick produced on that album, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Those were the only things that was selling after '98 for Death Row. It was just anything that was Pac or it was on the soundtrack. Those are the only things.
Yeah. That was it.
Crooked Eye and the Pac knockoff that was pissing me off every single time that this nigga.
The realist.
The realist. Like,
listen, he was Timu Tupac though. Dear God.
Yeah. He was, but I'll give him that. Like, I'll give him this. Like, he could fucking rap though. Like, I don't remember him. Because then remember he came back out like he was with Yuck Mouth and Ragey. Like. He gets shitted on for being a Pac clone, but the man could rap though. Like,
yeah. No, but
that's that whole CD. I mean, he was the Pac clone. Top Dog was the Snoop clone. That wasn't anything.
Then Shine was as a Biggie clone.
Biggie clone, yeah, Biggie. Oh.
Like, I think the realist was way nicer than fucking Shine. Like,
yeah. I will admit, nothing is gangster than putting the whole album out, recording it for a police phone line. I will admit. They didn't have Skype back then.
No. That's how we got them Capone features, nigga. Like,
yeah. Straight press one, motherfucker. That's how shit went.
Like you got 90 seconds, rap, bro. Like,
phone check, homie.
Chirac.
All right, my bad. All right, we can go. I would have
move, man.
But you pulled it up, and it's still a good choice though, because it shows you a different part of the album. Like, it's a Cali album, so you get that area player feel on this track.
Absolutely.
That Ant Banks type beat.
Yeah. And there you the piano smooth as fuck.
Look, I don't care what they tell you. Nothing slaps like G-Funk bass, guys. I don't care what they tell you.
Yeah, you get no.
Creating illustrator, true indeed dominator. Ain't none greater, chillin' ball with the boss players. From Vallejo, me and my homie be chillin', stacking cheese up on the table, battling the rain with hurricane. After seeing things feeling strange, two boss players straight running down. I'm gonna knock them down, I'm with the piano, we mashing. We tryna do it right, but now the knife they flashing. My nigga G-Shot, he be known for blasting. And he is much worse, cause he first the burn.
Look down from the back.
Get started, it's gonna get retorted. Can't dance with these niggas cause they hard. It's just a little something, thought I'd let y'all know. About my players, my partners, my fun. My player partners.
Partners.
My player partner. My partner
Play your partner.
Bouncing in the bin, 600 on rims, rolling the bounces with my friends, counting again, 10s and 20s with my it's just a spin, having nothing to do whatever, that nigga death row never, we run out of Carnage rooms to drink, nigga never, catch me ballin' in the California sunny weather, get my cash and I be a gold, be legit in that nigga Daz, trendsetter, I'm just cool, make moves like the mailman, I can get it right, I bet this long ass dick can, I know I'm built. But tonight I'm off the milk. Drinking blunts, watch hoes, pour super stunts. For months, I've been living like a rap steezy. See me with my dudes perking off the heezy. Feeling Jeezy with that nigga Daz Dillinger. My player Peasy, the bay to the LBC.
Just so you niggas know, yes, the Heezy for Sheezy shit was said way before the 2000s made it popular.
Oh yeah.
And you saw P Legit was doing his a bang bang, man.
Yeah.
Cut off in 702.
Just like every day the holiday, like 4th of July. I'm only in it just to get mine. For every quarter, 50 cent piece and every dime. Grew up in the city where it was all about crime. Twerk the block, clowning bitches in my drop top. Player motherfuckers always want a cock block. It ain't a thing, all they wanna do is watch a job. Play the cigarette and feel the breeze of the bay. Every day and all day this way. Break way, player haters, here I come. Strap for game and niggas and guns. In case you wanna trip, I ain't the one. Leave your baby mama sprung. All dick, let her know what's happening with us niggas. Trick bitch, switch the game from high to low. If inside the pussy slow to let you know. This is how the program flow. Be legit in that nigga Daz trick hoe. This is for my players. This is for my players.
Hey, your partner.
Who's singing the hook on that?
That hook is so 98, by the way, guys. To say they knew this song fucking 20 times.
But it works still because it just also
It
plays.
works though. Yeah.
Like this, some like you do a little two-step with a little whiskey in your hand, like
Yeah.
a little G-funk bass line,
Oh yeah.
a little bass feel, like okay. I Mrs. Simone, to lose.
So, blowing over me.
By the way, I was looking for the comments. Rob G's right. They did start the ball in that Lady of Rage album. It still was alright though.
Yeah.
They fumbled the bag on that for real.
Just like here,
Yeah,
damn,
because
just take it.
they released that shit, what, 97, 98? And Afro Puff
Yeah.
was sticking in 94. Like,
94, yeah.
Yeah.
And
They
then,
never get that,
yeah.
that reintroduction.
yeah, and on top of that, like, you know, with that type of buzz, you would have thought you would put her on some of the track on some other albums. Like, I mean, she was on the but it's like, you know, she should have been on every fucking album. Like after that album to lead up.
Yeah,
to
that was where she wasn't on like half the stuff. It was kind of strange.
But yeah, Death Row, Death Row, like they ran shit a little differently back then. Like Suge was kind of wilding out sometimes with how you.
Well, as I learned from that Eazy-E record, he runs it like boot camp.
It's funny, yo. It's crazy because when I was at the gym last night, like that's like they played that song, and I was like, whoa, like who running the playlist now? They bringing that old school shit back. Like, okay, like
gotta follow your sergeant's directions.
like, damn, but yeah, Easy was snapping on them dudes. Like,
yeah, that's my bad.
Tell about who you gonna squabble, who you gonna shoot. You're only 90 pounds when you wearing boots. I was
Red boots, yeah. I do love that.
Like, yeah, like that's the thing. Like a good diss song, like a good diss is like timeless.
Oh yeah.
Because even though Snoop put on some weight after that, like the joke still
it took him a while.
Yeah, it took him a while.
Because there's a Crooked Eye mission where he needs a steak and a protein shake at one point too. But
oh shit.
Yeah, Death Row, that Death Row fucking ruthless beef, man.
Oh man,
Death Row in any beef, really.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, Death Row. Yeah,
they were shooting out. They were shooting out here.
Yeah.
Everywhere Death Row went, they had beef. Like, and of course, like they went to Florida and they got handled. Though that's
funny how that works.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably the only place
Uncle
they got
Luke and
handled and they couldn't like kill anyone in like Retaliation or whatever. Yeah. Of course, they try to suppress that shit though, because even in the 90s, everyone knew that they went to Florida and got handled.
Oh, listen, people sleep on that Luke monopoly in the early 90s. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, Luke was a hype man and shit like that, but even I knew that motherfucker was in Florida. Like that nigga was. Was
Miami was the original no-fly zone. It wasn't Chicago and Detroit and all this other shit. It was Miami for years.
One of the few places that definitely just could not pull that shit that they did.
No, they was not having that.
The thing niggas think is like, because since we don't have gangs down here, niggas think niggas don't get busy. But Florida always been more like
the Wild West.
Neighborhood. Yeah, like it ain't more. It's more neighborhood turf shit than ever was no colors and gang shit. Like niggas don't care what color you got, nigga. Like
nah, you can shut them up what color you wear.
Yeah, like but you got
some discriminate.
You got some parts in Miami where the way the neighborhood is set up, like if your ass get murked in that neighborhood or something happen, like they ain't really sending cops over there like that.
Yeah, you'll get a pizza before you get the police out there. It's one of those areas.
Yeah. You're like, nah, we not good. It's like one of those like dissectopian movies where nigga escape somewhere and they're like, well, they're not gonna be after us. It's like, well, yeah, that's the least of our worries, nigga. Look where we at.
Where we at?
Cops, fuck a cop. He's like, there's creatures and shit, all types of shit out here, nigga.
Yo, it's facts. Oh. I'll never forget when I went to Miami for spring break or whatever. Me and my boy, we were driving around. I think we were looking for a mall. We were lost, and then
that's the wrong city to be lost in.
Yeah. I remember before, like we drove, I think like really far, and it was like us, like yo, like this shit is looking a little run down. Like where the fuck we at? And I remember because I had my camcorder on me, I was recording all this shit, and I need to go find that tape too because that shit has some classic comedy like of what I did down there. And I'm like, yo, son, yo, like this shit is looking real like run down here, yo. I think we made a wrong turn somewhere. Like I think we need to double back. I find this damn mall. Like
I was about to go to Alligator Alley or some random shit.
Yeah,
go to damn
it's not even a wrong look at Biscayne somewhere, man. It got stuck.
This was before GPSs weren't every car or even on people's phones.
This is that Rand McNally era. You were lost.
Yeah. We found them all, but we had to go all the way to fuck back because this looks like a place like if we stop anywhere, we're probably in trouble. So which
way's back to town? The same way you came, feller.
Yeah. I reckon we don't take too kindly to you.
You gonna make a left at that fork in the road and keep forking. All right.
All right, shit. Here we go.
All right.
But I picked this one because, like I said, because I mean, obviously Pete Rock did a lot of boom bap shit, but I mean, he also did like smooth shit too. He's known for it, like So I was like, hey, let me go pick this one. There was like 3 of them on the album, and this is the one.
Yeah, like the songs started running together, sounding the same. Like
what's funny you mentioned there's 3. Yeah, there's 3 cuts like in the middle of that Pete Rock album that really do sound like the same.
Yeah, like the Daz album. I like there's a versatility in the production. Like
I think it's the drums he was using because like I'm convinced like 2 of those 3 songs have like the same fucking drum pattern. That's what's like, oh shit, what the hell? Like
they won't notice.
Come on, man. I know you're an SP guy, Pete. Man, flip it, bro. Put it in reverse or some shit, man. Come on, man. work the buttons.
Let me open this real quick.
I do like this joint though.
Yeah, but the Pete Rock album, it was just like the voices were versatile.
Yeah. East Coast, West Coast, and all across the nation, worldwide. You know what I mean?
I can pull it when it looks to watch the music video for this. It's on YouTube as well. It's him. It's some beach house.
It reminded me of the Hey AZ video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just cut and paste the niggas.
Yeah. So simple.
yeah, this was the first one. No, this was the second one.
As grains of sand pass from hand to hand, I watch time stand still. I'm just one man. That's out for all, so all should be for one. Grew up on the drum with the JB, the son who spun the record that his pops collected. Went on to create and perfect the unexpected. Funky beat sound, watch the family slide with the right and give cousins a pound. Watch the young ones play and think back in the day when fresh was the style plus the word to say. It's all love now. What? Let me show you how. Take time out to show you what life's about.
Take your time.
Shout out to Loose Ends, though. Welcome back in the day. Still do.
Yeah.
Wait, people talk about like the best. They're one of the best things to come out of the UK.
Yeah.
But they had them hits though.
With a douse of soul, I'm back in control. My goal sees the world pass from young to old. Unfold a new tale, see yourself on scale. 2000 year, my black people prevail. Yo, straight up and down, I got love for this, son. 9 years in the mix, and if time permits, I'll continue to make my melody for the tapes. And walk the fine line between love and hate.
Walk the line. Take your time. Walk the line.
Yeah. Hey.
Yo, Pete Rock though, that video though, because you brought that shit up, yo, that video, that motherfucker. I mean,
It's such a throwback.
Yeah.
just stand outside the balcony yelling and shit.
All he was doing was like, it was on the balcony and just looking at that shit and like, you know,
Just a matter of time before I got to shine. It's just a matter
I mean, like I'll play this randomly in the summertime. Like if I'm whipping my car or whatever, like I'll play this randomly.
Oh yeah.
Like you play the windows down. And shit like that. I know my old car had the roof, the rooftop. Yeah, I miss that damn car.
This is like college radio type of music right here.
Oh yeah, this is that all day.
Like some shit you go into a little coffee shop, little black owned coffee shop. Hey yo, play man. Play some gangster shit, man. Enough of this little smooth shit, nigga. Like, fuck
Enough of this punk smooth shit.
Yeah.
Come on, Red Man, you know how we do.
I mean,
play some original gangster shit, my nigga.
We all picked one smooth shit, so that, we got that out the way, bro.
Oh yeah.
Although I had two kinda I doubled down on both my songs actually.
All right, so let's see. Which one do I want to pick from you again? Hold on. Let's see. Get that.
Oh, I play some real gangster, OG, original gangster shit, nigga. Okay. Something where you got like an OG nigga singing the hook. You got a little more G-funk sound.
I feel you. All right, I got you.
Got California?
Ironically, it's Redman's birthday. Nah, California is not really G-funk.
Not really. Nah, not really.
Oh, Rob, chill. I got you, Rob. Like, yo, chill. I did like, Rob, I gotta play that. Hey, what up, Conscious Pilot Boxing? What it do?
Conscious, yeah. Pilot is But yeah, here we go. OG. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I moved back on the east side.
Fine.
What I'm gonna do right here is
Best song on the album.
and dedicate to my niggas resting in peace. And my niggas behind the wall.
Look at that, so smooth.
So,
Dude, this is the best song on the album, bro. You got me on that.
boy, is it lonely that the grass is greener.
Greener.
Ain't shit but a misdemeanor.
But a misdemeanor.
Come
up,
done up. Some
done up.
rest in peace with the khakis heavy grease, but it's an east side thing. A who right thing.
'Cause if we bang to the
Bang to the
boogie,
boogie, to the boogie, to the bang.
Motherfucking 38.
just get the MC and the homie Nate.
Homie Nate.
Slide, slippity slide. As I take you on a trip, nigga, ride.
East side, back on the east
Back to the east side.
where all of us niggas used to love to ride.
I mean, it's a cheat code, guys. It's Nate Dogg.
We didn't care what we did. Time was nothing to us, we were just
Just kids.
Times are different now, but you still get stuck.
Still get
I'm not a
stuck.
kid no more, I just don't give a
Just don't give a
Thinking
fuck.
about coming and stepping in
Wanna step with me? Against the mind, I'm a motherfucking OG. So smooth. Oh my god.
I know I did the crime, but I ain't gonna confess to this shit.
That's
I
it.
learned that from the G.
So I want to
A
Snoop's
G is
best
a
version.
overseer, the overseer sees more than you do because he gets experience. And besides, I'm just a juvenile
Yeah.
delinquent. 4 hours gone,
Yeah.
I'm on my way home.
How much?
Mama's coming to get me in the fleet with Rome. She puts a jacket on my back and hands me a comb. We stopped at Frosty Breeze for a couple of snow
Couple of snow
Telling me
cones.
that I didn't need to do what I done. She said flinging football should be only fun.
Only fun, son.
Like alright, so we into the house. I mobbed through the door and popped fire to the mouth. I couldn't do nothing but cry like a bitch. I looked at
Bitch.
my mama and said, damn, why you snitch?
You snitch.
Punishment that ain't work. Now I'm wearing khakis, wallabies, and a t-shirt and throwing up the neighborhood gangs.
East
Do my
side.
first robbery and now I gotta do time.
My homie told me one day he had a jack move. He said, come on, Nate Dogg, it'll be smooth.
Be
I
smooth.
agreed and said, come on, let's go and jack them fools. Next day we were drinking in the county
In the
blues.
county
I
blues.
waited a little time in the fucking pen. Saying to myself, I'll never fuck with that nigga again.
Again.
But down I learned to be, but I am now, and that's a motherfucking
A fucking OG.
original gangster.
Gangster.
Straight from the east side.
I grew up in the city as a child, face dry,
Dry.
smile, came against the end of meanwhile.
Meanwhile.
Swearing a lie, trying to be an OG, beat the shit out of niggas, but guess who
Get the hill figure.
The man
The
behind the
man
trigger,
behind the trigger.
committing robberies with the homies, don't want to stop. Nobody knew me,
Mm,
gang
bye,
niggas for show. Something niggas better know, because we ain't letting the bullshit slide no more.
Slide no more.
Do you in, nigga, if you get in your front door?
Front door.
To let you know we can't take no
Take
more.
no
Fill
more.
up the bin, kill your enemies, family, friend, and let you pay the cost for my homie life. It's lost. Toss a coin in the air, run my fingers through my head, and ask myself, who the fuck should I really
Never
be?
really dead.
I done ran around with the best killers, blood criminals, and drug
The
dealers.
drug dealers.
Blast niggas if we come near me. Open castle with evil spirits, no one can help us if we could.
Knock on wood. Good.
Wood.
Serve
Serve every nigga in your hood with a buck.
now you bitch
Now you
struck,
fucked
stood
up.
gangsters then, instead gangster now. A grown child,
Grown.
laying niggas
Laying
the
niggas the fuck down.
Bad.
Rich young gangster.
Yo, Nate, close that shit out.
I know, right?
Close that shit out.
That call to the bullpen.
C.O.P's, can't see the D.O. double G.
OG.
Go bullshit. Straight up. Based on a true story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the G thing, baby. Shrek ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Damn, all this shit definitely did take a, the shit that that niggas we were able to like listen to as fucking teens and shit. Like, geez.
Yeah. It sounded like it was more talent than the shit niggas got now, though. Like,
Yeah, no, easy, nigga. Nah, say that shit, nigga. Niggas had more talent back in the day, nigga. Say that shit.
Niggas always be like, man, y'all want them to be rapping like grown ass men. Like meanwhile, it's like young ass Nas, Mobb Deep dropping classics. Shit, fucking Soulja Boy dropping classics compared to these niggas now. Like,
come
honest,
on.
like,
listen, everyone's trying to make them TikTok hits, man. They can't relate, man. That's all that is.
Yeah,
they're trying to go to Ice Spice Deli and all other ratchet nonsense.
because the thing is, the difference between the music now is like niggas ain't really trying to make music. They're trying to make experiences. Back in the day, we made experiences into music. They doing it backwards. They're doing it like we want you to experience a TikTok trend. So here's a song that represents it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the songs back in the day was like, yo, so like I experienced this trend the other day and I thought it was like phenomenal. So like it inspired me to do this song, and then boom, you got a song.
Yeah.
Song.
Yeah,
that's why a lot of that shit you play now, like you only want to hear it if you're scrolling through videos. Like the fuck, I'ma really be in the car listening to Dolce, like nigga, really?
Yeah, listen, what do I look like listening to Gucci Gang in 2020 anything?
Yeah, like a lot of this shit, like
yeah,
you're not gonna listen to it anywhere else but your fucking random ass phone app.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I mean, yeah, the game is different. It's like musicality, people understanding what music theory is and shit like that can actually, you know, that shit doesn't exist today. If it does, you know, you have to look for it. It's, you know, it's, I mean, it's sad to say, but that's just exactly what it is. You know, it's just
that bullshit.
Yeah,
pretty much.
All I know is he got like Pat got 2 more songs left, and if I don't hear I
think I know what 2 songs Pat's going to pick. If I had to assume,
if he don't play that song, that's a disservice to the album. If you don't play that,
you like that Jolly Roger beat? That one's alright.
But you know what it is? The Cannabis and Roscoe's freestyle is what made me love that beat.
That's what it is. Okay.
Cannabis fucking murders that shit.
Oh, Cannabis murdered all. Oh, dude, there wasn't anything Cannabis wasn't killing at that point.
Beat.
Oh yeah.
Like the sample dope is just a loop. Like, but the thing is, it's one of the most different songs on the album, though.
It is the most different song on the album. I'll give you that. All right.
Like,
I can see that.
Where Daz, he has so many different. Even the posse cuts sound different on Daz's album. Like,
oh yeah, every posse cut's like, completely different.
Like, all this shit different.
Let's see. So yeah, though, my choice now is The Game. Let's see.
Oh nah, okay, this nigga.
Yeah.
That was my guess.
Yeah. I am, like I said, I am an East Coast nigga though. True.
Yeah.
It's my word. I own approximately everything.
There you go.
What I say, bro? Like, because it's easily one of the best songs on the album.
Oh, it's not.
Of course I would pick it. Like I said, you know, I'm an East Coast nigga.
Call me the black champion, guest down. Wanna test now, so let's grab the Mac and Best. Bless him if you stressed out. Amazing blazing purple haze patience. Blazing Asians in Mercedes-Benz stations. Yo, moving through the tavern. Guns that burn, sons that learn. Stabbing an intern. Corporate book of words. Isotola Motorollas. Gun reloaders. Roars with rollers. We're wet. Lens stolers. Like growers who owe us. Call up Commissionary Gordon. Son, go on the warden at the Lord is back. Rolling with his sword again. Mixtape, masturbation mate. Rape plates, ice chase. Guns with bitches jumping out of white cakes. It's on for real. Indeed. Lex Leonardo shells this hollow. Since whipper through the 52 blow. A horror. Carry the stainless steel armor. Nurture the church. Avenue drama. Yo, African gold from Ghana. Puffin' these marijuanas. Make a law catch Alzheimer's. Beating red the birds. Yellow fuck old time. Gang, get your life killed. Gang, recognize right wills. Gang, slight chills.
Raekwon was spitting.
Yeah.
The nigga said make a law catch Alzheimer's, bro. You know how wild that shit is?
Yeah. No, his verse is crazy on this. Mike feels Mike.
1, 2, 3. This is me, P. No doubt. Segregate those fake poems. separate the bullshit from the authentic. Vintage rhyme division got the globe listening. My rap scroll belittles your goals and visions. Prohibition got my whole block pissing Christian. 51 done to have you all bounce walking. Don't let your emotions get involved talking to the wrong culprit. The killer be the soft spoken. So what's your intentions? You wanna glow for the moment? Throwing your 2 pennies, then you bolting. I rock for the few chosen who got their third minds open. Write a page that engage war and incite fights. Be on the look for the bright lights and north winds. The trumpets be the mics. Your side's malevolent. You don't belong in my eyesight. These are powerful soldiers of the light. Things won't be the same. The game's over.
Okay, then get your life killed. Game recognized, right wells, game slight chills. Stay the same game. So when every bill smash drills, night chills. Regardless what, all things won't be the same game. And get your life killed. Game recognized, right wells, game slight chills. Stay the same game.
You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be.
It don't sound like some random
MC Ultra, bankroll, alcohol vulture, garlic balls, dice to chill okra, tally ho, pity pack, backgammon pro, pink salmon, 5 spring rolls, know me. You love my intro, half a face, wig so together like Manhattan takes, looking like spatula plays. Check behind the drapes, cast of Troy, laying for Travolta, my gun pump, laying on the floor, clogs bleeding, watermelon chunks, hold up, sprinkle a hash, Tony Chat, smash the last piece of fish right off the glass dish, butter roll beads, bagel tracks, wavy hair decks, lay it down, straw hat style, waterball, crown time, life investments, when broke, I wrote the Old Testament, crash domes, now perform excellence, words with the president, brunch with Yeltsin, Gorbachev, underneath nuts, he out in Belgium, 6.5 monkeys,
yo, don't disrespect the most random fucking bars, yo, I swear.
Replica, no real job, motionless, mom, Cressica,
Niggas spit goddamn Cold War politics.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a weird period with Ghostface after like 2000 where he would just do like non-secular, like picnic basket, Yogi Bear, no boo boo kind of shit. And it was like, all right.
Yeah. Niggas sounded like Camp Low on steroids.
Yeah.
I rumble into action. Son, I'm right on target. Legendary status with the
Peach closeness. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The game's teeth sharp like piranha. There's a million style fighters who try
to create. There's verses on the album, so I don't hate.
He's nice on this.
He holds up on this track personally, so it's alright.
The original Pete Rock is like soul on ice. Dynamite with the mic device. Now roll the dice for the game of devil. Snake eyes, baby, part of the boy wonder's a threat.
You know what it is? His voice sounded perfect for the beat. That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Like that nigga could have just went on there and been on some Birdman shit and just talk randomly, and it would have sounded hot.
Yeah. Some Birdman shitting on a plane and shitting on a jet shit.
Like Cash Money got like, I got like the Deuce Trey 22s.
Yeah, no, but you know, yeah, I love that song, yo, because like
I did that joint. I do dig that joint though, because Raekwon kills that. That's probably the strongest verse on the album, if I have to be honest with you guys. But
yeah, I mean, it's probably the most different. I mean, it probably is definitely the best song on there too, no question. And like
that and True Master, like I love
True
that
Master, because you could, dude. True Master was unavoidable, bro.
Yeah, because that beat was fire too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, like that shit, like
hey, right about now, let's ready for showtime. I always dig that shit.
Oh man, yo.
All right, Rob, hope you still listening. What it do? Big shout outs to the West Coast. You know what it is.
Oh yeah.
I know if it wasn't for me on this podcast, y'all wouldn't be hearing West Coast shit. Maybe y'all get a little bit with Pat, but that's it.
Although, like I said, though, I mean, I am West Coast friendly, so there's no question about it. I'm not like.
Oh yeah.
Y'all get a little bit with you, like I mean, like.
Hey, we weren't starting West Side Connection.
Yeah, like y'all would get some, but y'all it wouldn't be represented like me. You wouldn't be getting no fucking. Is Life After Death better than Thugged Out comparisons? Yeah. And to this day, I die on that hill. Yuck Mouth Thugged Out is a better double album than Life After Death. Like, I'll die on that hill. Like,
yeah,
one of the most overrated double albums in my life is fucking Life After Death, man. Like a lot of the beats are fucking mid, yo. They just sound real good.
You know what's funny? After the 10 Crack Commandments on disc 2, yeah, I can see why you hate it. I can see that.
Yeah, like
it just runs on.
It just runs on, and like the beats aren't that great. Like they're
not that fun. Yeah, it's all mid Trackmaster shit too. It's like that shit doesn't hold up either. That shit doesn't hold up.
You hear every cymbal crash, every little and it's real
that loud ass hi hat.
Yeah, like cinematic don't always mean dope.
Yeah, and that's I mean, like because it's because of the whole East Coast shit, so that's why it's just like, oh yeah,
they hype it up like that shit, man.
Like disc 1 was cool. Like
this one's fire.
It was fire. Yeah.
I'm going back to Cali. All that shit. That shit's
I don't even like that song either. Like
I can tolerate that joint, but
yeah. I remember me and P got over because P was talking about why I hate that song. I'm like, yo, that's like the laziest. Like that's like the laziest version sample of "Bounce to the Ounce" I've ever heard. Like,
it's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like. To me, I feel like niggas went into the studio and said like, "Hey, yo, Biggie, we need you to knock out a filler track. We got this one here for you. We think it's a little bouncy."
Yeah, no, Moby disappointed me with that one because I mean, Moby didn't even like the video. Puff was like, "Yo, that's the shit right there." You know, Puff wanted, but Moby didn't even want it.
Yeah. Now we know why Puff wanted that song. Like,
because because it sampled Sayonara or some shit. You know, all this.
Yeah, we're gonna get you out there.
and this niggas talk about I live out there, so don't go there. I'm like, nigga, if you don't put that blunt down, that bullshit.
Yeah, nigga, you don't put that fucking that's what we call that here a dirty blunt. Like nigga, the lace.
Yeah, our parents' Reggie was some fucked up shit, guys. I'm just being honest.
Biggie was just saying anything on that.
Yeah, I know that nigga's eyes were probably crossing when he probably spit that verse. Like that nigga was probably high as a kite.
That shit was
looking like Brent from Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, damn. Oh man.
All right, yo, y'all crack me up tonight, yo. All right. And we got Initiated. Yeah.
Here we go.
In this motherfucker. Corrupt.
I'm gonna pull up my notes right quick. Hussein Fatal has the sickest verse on this joint, by the way, guys.
I would not argue that. His verse is fire. It's like between him and Pop.
Yeah.
Although Corrupt kills it too.
Yeah, Corrupt wasn't bad either here. Yeah.
For real, I got a cartridge of blue steel. Cowards hit the panic button, thinking that it was what it wasn't. Shit's hectic, the bomb, Vietnam rhyme bomb with the semi. Or the fracture your torso to your spine, the back cracker smack you with my verbals and graphic grammar. My verbal murder stretch from Alaska to Alabama. Get touched by my arm and hammer all across the planet. Niggas crumble like granite from Tahiti to the mid-Atlantic. Probable cause to get hit. Shit, niggas best get physically and mentally fit. Show your hoe, I ignore. For real, and I could tell on the DL, I got an indecent proposal for mashing in the 40th floor. Hellhound host of horror. Escape from the box of Pandora with something for you. Get rocked by my midnight Glock sniper through sound vocal viper to invade the block. Fucking bitch paid the price of a snitch. The Nicky Scarful coming through the bus death spreads through camps like Paulful. Young guy, he corrupted seed with the dope and the green weed. You need him out to get high and supply what you need. Mr. Postman coming through with all the mail. What you need, I got for sale on the stairwell.
Corrupt was so fucking nice.
I wake up sparking to get wild when the streets dark and it plague
R.I.P.
to y'all niggas beg pardon. The label part nerdy, just know I do this job dirty like Donna Cameron, New York, call it fatal dog. Niggas seen time, I travel courts and dream crime. My room like $1 million bill folded with green blind. There's 100 for shams, I run and holding quickies. Dollar bills is Nintendos, the windows and folded 50s. My old cops lost it.
It's me, North on me.
I don't like movies, so I hit up the box office. I'm taking your honeys, they telly pieces. Wearing my fucking dick around their neck like Kelly leashes. My poison me is poison.
I'm telling you, this is verse, bro.
Like brothers, it's all good, we strong people. More strain on the brain and the pain I deal with. Ill with nasty new, cause my whole crew on some real shit. For
real shit.
Filled with menaces, your number one nemesis. Biographical like Genesis.
Stupid motherfuckers. Outlaw immortal, big dog, pound thug life. You know how to be fucking do this shit. Stupid motherfuckers.
Now take a look inside my
Mind.
Still I rise, cause my ambitions as a rider like landmines. Lyrics turn niggas into smithereens. Music so lethal turn coliseums to murder scenes. I'm Machiavelli to dawn, that's what they tell me I'm armed. I'm dropping niggas like bomb, eating that ass like a thorn. Picture a felon in your presence, taking busters back to the essence, telling my people my lethal message. Visions of me getting money got me in mash mode. Murderous motives for niggas stopping my cash flow. Nigga let go. Witness the sale, made your bitch ass bow down. These niggas got me strike showing up and fuck what you thought. It's street nights. I put the game down first, put my niggas up on it. Now we America's most run. Since my only fear is that mama cry for help, and OG daddy wanna ride when I know. Since I'm his own soldier, nobody else gonna roll for me, and I know without the road.
Yeah.
So it's spitting.
You know what? This is the one. This is one of the few times where I can sit here and tell you guys that the Outlaws are actually spitting for once.
Niggas is lame. I hung around with real niggas, got exposed to the game. Motherfuckers acting crazy, busted me in the joke. Initiated as an outlaw.
Yeah, as an outlaw.
Yeah, motherfucker. Now, mission ain't a mission if nobody dies.
Mission ain't mission if nobody dies.
Enemy don't sleep. Enemies rest in peace. Deceased fuckers is me. I gotta accomplish a goal. I'm out seeking gold, dispose of strap. Gotta let off because I'm rough and raw. Never fell to my knees for shit. Cause I demand shit. This Daz Dillinger drilling you for your shit on the streets for the 6th time. In and out for the crime. I raise crimes that up from food stamp dollars and dimes. I'm slipping, sliding, fuck up. Nigga, what up? In the cut, boss. Like a motherfucker, what up? Beside LB, now tell me where you coming from. That ain't where I see things, and nigga, what's the outcome? For so many days and so many ways, we
days.
But still with some bad boy killers, focus thrillers. I'm dumping you niggas, let me see about your body shit. And your mama went from the way you just got lit. Hit up the west side on my way out. That whole shit that was on from Machiavelli's first day out. Now y'all getting played out and laid out for public display. On this day, y'all niggas is history. Cause the whole crew was bitching to me. Listen to me, Edie.
I forgot how much EDI sounds so much like rapping Forte. It's ridiculous.
I'm soon to be a gun holder.
That nigga said I attack that ass like AIDS attack easy. Believe me. Like,
yeah, that's a good part too, by the way. Yeah, that's a solid part too.
It's facts, yo. Outlaws get a lot of hate, but them niggas was nice. Like, motherfuckers, like, you're not a real pop fan if you don't like the Outlaws. Just like you're not a real boxing fan if you don't like women's boxing. Like if you don't like together, like
it's synchronized swimming with those guys.
Yeah, like if you don't like the Thug Life if you don't like the Thug Life album or the Still I Rise album, then you don't talk to me about no damn pop.
We got some questions, yo. Still I Rise is a fucking banger. I still play Still I Rise.
Like a fatal, like Gaddafi, R.I.P. Gaddafi used to be snapping. Like, come on, man. Yeah, that posse cut was fire. Like, like Corrupt might have had that. Like, he might, like, Corrupt has a strong case for the best verse of that song. Like,
he does.
I'm biased for who hates Sound Brutal, though, man. That second verse, man, just still sticks out to me. It was like, oh shit. Like, when I played it back yesterday, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, okay.
But like it's Corrupt and maybe because Pac, I like Pac verse on that too.
Yeah, Hussein, it's like to me it's either Corrupt Hussein got that shit like because Hussein pretty much took off like he was like he was Corrupt part 2. That nigga started like he was spitting.
Yeah, and that's the big difference between these two albums more than anything else, as you guys know, is that the cameos on this album slide in perfectly, whereas both were the Pete Rock album. We all know Pete Rock's just he's not really a placeholder, but he has to be on the album kind of deal.
Yeah, like he was getting everybody on that bitch.
Dude, it was a for years I thought it was a soundtrack. Honestly, I did all the damn features on it. Like, dear Lord.
He was a producer. I mean,
that's how this one kind of felt too. But at least he had like Daz at least had a few solo songs on this though. But he got some. Like, there's still songs on this shit that, like, we not even gonna play that, the song with Dub C.
Yeah, Riding High is my favorite song. My second favorite song on the album, actually, yeah. Riding High. Come on.
Like, I know Pat got one more song, so, we're gonna see, but, man, it's like.
Let me guess, Pat, is your last song the 2 by chance?
I mean, hey.
It should be. It should be. It's either the 2 or True Master, one or the other.
Okay, True Master, yeah. Like, I
you
had to play this.
Yeah, I mean,
I wanted to hear this. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, it's the jam, though.
Oh, it might sound crazy. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Are you ready for start?
y'all ready for showtime?
Okay, well, let me kind of move these things around here. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what
It's the most primo joint on the album, by the way, guys.
Look like Jim came out of the basement.
You know what I'm saying? The people love James Brown.
All right, let's bring to the stage.
Yeah. Your Highness.
Your Highness.
From the bricks, 1-6. Heat wide, bang your head, break the drumsticks. Verbal assault, lines ripple through the mix. Specialist with the smash hits, catch your flicks. Savagely attack this, blast with accurate aim, spark the flame, burn this and pop a vein.
Up the vein.
Tracks like the soul train, hold your brain in the state of shock. Here
goes that rap quotable right here. I bang with the big boys, those who hold thang. Thanks to his soul by their own gold chain.
A true master. Wait the unimpressment and
Being to spit.
rounds on the floor.
Evidence up the wall.
Social attack till we settle the score.
The
You can
score.
never measure to the standard of the most popular demanded.
Demanded.
Rock corpse while the sound knock your socks off. Ghetto summer jam got the street blocked
Can't
off.
say it's
Plus,
full.
I knock you off, you stop short. All with my thoughts, move the world with an unknown force.
We had the bass pound
The big
speakers, shell-toed
self-told Adidas.
Original rap with
New school leaders.
Graffiti art came through fat gold chain, shocked the world 'cause it was hip-hop.
Love this primo hook, by the way. Down with the MC Fields. So, teacher. I'm the master of the blaster.
Like hell, rap rides a third rail. Transmit deaf styles with sign language and braille. In hot pursuit of Donald Trump rap. Produce what you feel with Navy SEAL, Mike Jones, Sergeant SP, Slaughter, Pete Rock, and Gibraltar. Miraculous lyrics that tread water. A rap nigga, show respect, write rhymes that connect, collaborate, break bread with corrupt and death. Keep my feet blessed, fresh with the Scottie Pippen. In the game of life, I play all positions. Stop, look, and listen. Total package, yes, a true master. Produce, rhyme, sing, and hit faster. The master of the game, solo artist by name. Paint the masterpiece that lies inside the frame. Pass with flying colors, the #1 soul brother. All eyes on us, guard your real and take cover. We had the bass pound.
That's probably the best verse in his career.
Original rap with new school leaders. Graffiti art names and fat gold chains. Shock the world 'cause hip hop remains.
True master, you can check my credentials. Master of the MC Field.
Preacher, poet, a teacher. From the master.
I'm the master of the blaster.
Epicenter of the snaps.
Of this civic disaster.
Golden hot blast.
The black
Mask
passion.
itself. A whole carload of explosives like Saul with hostess. Deck with the intellect of wizards and warlocks. Sure, I'm raw ock with 4 clocks. More pop, more ways to get paid. More ways to display. More rhymes to say. More AKs to spray. God is good growing up in the hood. Done some things bad, done some things good. Beats like bombs from chemicals, glass. Added bombs and mustard gas.
The
Real
past.
scene, I quake you, take it to a whole different scene. AR-15s and beans,
15.
got 'em jumping like you swallowed a gang of jumping beans. Explode and reload and dumps and sheens. Radical and raw, corrupt, smash all. I'm a hard dog, raw dog, hard with the gold ball, dog pound gangster. I'm a dog pound gangster. I'm a
CPG.
dog pound gangster. Select the deck and corrupt and beat, rock and drop and beat.
The sharpest motherfucker with the beats, with the words.
Check this out.
Yeah, yo, True Master definitely got mad.
Oh,
play.
yeah. Listen, in 98, if you didn't hear that song, I don't know where you were. I'll be honest with you.
They beat a lot too.
Yeah. Because that song was everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
that
like-
shit was- Oh man, though. Yeah, though. Yeah, I miss. I mean, and that definitely had the video too. Yeah, that was the lead single.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a single.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song was everywhere. I remember seeing that one actually on the old Joe Clear Rap City days. I remember there's a video for that one. Yeah. Date yourself with a reference. Joe Clear Rap City. There you go.
Him and Big Les.
Big Les.
Oh, Lord.
I love Big Les to this day, man. You know.
Yeah.
And then of course, you know,
Dan Cameron's brother Big Tig took over.
Tig still held it down though, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I mean,
he kept the freestyles until Kenny Swift got into the group, and then it was all tragic. But
Yeah, I mean, dude was literally, I mean, he was coming off the top of his head, and he was outshouting some of the rappers. Well, the struggle rappers, not all of them, but
not all of them. Yeah.
Tigger was nice enough. Like
yeah.
Thing is, you're not gonna get no type of hip hop host like that now in this era who's so in love with the damn culture
with the art. Yeah,
I mean,
they could freestyle and vibe with them. Like nowadays, the hosts would be more hip hop than the artists.
Well, I mean, they did. They did slip up with 106 in the Park when they had AJ's dumbass on there. AJ had
yuck.
Yeah, I still remember when he called Mobb Deep the original Shook ones. I'm like, what the fuck did this nigga just call them niggas? Like, yeah, I was like,
if this goofball don't shove and play City High for the 50th week in a row.
What would you do if your son is crying on them?
Awful. Yeah. Get naked for a little bit of money. Yeah, get naked. I don't care. That's America.
And it's like, bitch, why is that the first thing you think to do? Like,
yeah, I mean, there's other jobs out here. There's other trades. I'm just saying.
Like, she would have learned for a little bit of money, and his daddy like.
She thought about taking up gardening.
Feel sad about this, like.
Yeah, she thought about taking up gardening or lawn mowing technicians, or there's other things you can do. You ain't gotta get naked.
The wildest thing is though, niggas was dancing to that. We were dancing. Dude,
it was a bop. Like,
dude, the beat's hot. The beat's hard. That's why.
matter of fact, Pat, like when we had grad night, they was the ones that they was performing. It was them and PD Pablo. And
that's funny.
The funny thing is too.
And Shorty, that Claudette Ortiz chick she fine as hell in person, nigga, too, bro.
In real talk, and funny things too is I saw those two people, City Hot and Petey Pablo. I saw them too in Hartford. Like it was like for Christmas, like Jingle Jam or whatever. Like, and I was front stage, so I remember I got to shake Claudette's hand and everything like that because they were there. And then Petey Pablo had all the chicks taking off their shirts, waving around like a helicopter, nigga. Like that shit was.
Man, what a time to be alive.
Petey Pablo, he always gets like a good crowd reaction. Like,
and I said, I wasn't even feeling Petey Pablo like that. But once I heard that song being played in public and see all women taking like this shit, like, nigga, I was like,
chicks love that song.
Yeah,
I'm here.
But yeah,
with brown eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame what happened with City High. I mean, it's not the best.
The alcohol. But I ain't gonna lie, that song would do numbers right now. Like,
unreal.
Like, just like so many people would be like, "What would you do?" Like, I get to see the videos now.
Yeah, I can see. I come on the steps again. You're on the steps and shit. Yeah, like big kids. Like,
yeah, like oh my goodness, like. Everybody will be having think pieces on the chorus, like oh man,
yeah, yuck.
That and pigeons and scrubs, like I can imagine if those songs in their prime had social media, like that'd be amazing.
It'd be insufferable is what that would be. Can you hear no pigeons on a loop right now in a TikTok video or a Vine right now? Yeah, no thanks.
Nah, that'll be whole like. Niggas are wild out in the whole podcast sector. Like, niggas will be doing those analyzing the line. Like,
pigeons.
Did you hear the way he stretched the P out? Yeah, it's pigeons, bro. It's a P in it.
Niggas gonna be like looking for the deeper meanings and shit. Like,
yeah.
And like, if you got more than 2 baby fathers, oh yes, girl, I'm talking to you. Niggas gonna be like, you see that, right? Like
when he mentioned the 2 baby daddies, did he do a research study? What?
But we need like statistics for that. Like niggas were like,
Johns Hopkins? What?
No, that was on census.net. Like, you gotta go there.
Yeah, you census.net.
So it's just like, oh man,
those age.org numbers from like 1985.
What's the
we
other
found
one
a guy.
They're not from us. R.I.P. I forgot that one of those niggas did get killed. I think. Saving a child from getting hit by a car. Like my heart goes out to that. R.I.P. that brother. Shout out to Steve though. I know they're a random group to be talking about, but yeah.
Listen, you couldn't avoid a no pigeons record though.
Yeah, I mean
that and the cheapskates, like the cheapskates.
Oh yeah, the cheapskate.
Like,
yeah.
Honestly, I need to go back. I need to go back and listen to their album because I remember the album being decent, but I gotta go back.
Yeah, the album was dope.
I remember being all right.
Yeah, like I gotta go back. You know who? I don't know, Pat. You might remember this. I'm trying to think. I don't know if Primo did the beat or it was a nigga doing his best version of fucking Primo, but
a Primo homage. There was a lot of Primo homage beats back in the day.
Boom, boom. All City, the actual All City crew. No ghetto doubt coming through with the crew. No ghetto doubt. All City crew.
Yeah, didn't Primo
forever living with no beginning to ending. All cities are actual.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Okay.
And beans and linen. I attract the flies women. The waves stay spinning. And now that shit. You remember that?
Yeah.
That song was fucking fire. Like I gotta play that. Like, but I remember the album being just alright though.
Yeah.
But that song was like my shit.
Yeah, I mean, 98 was actually more diverse. I mean, even though Puffy shit was on there, 98 was so diverse as fuck. You know,
yeah, because niggas were trying their hardest to break through. Like,
he was trying to get out.
Like if you weren't trying to make like a club record or like if you weren't chasing a hit, you was putting forth your best type of sound for your single.
Right.
So the radio back in the day was fire because everybody had their best iteration of themselves. Like you don't get that now.
Yeah, though, and that's why you could have heard a Pete Rock single, and then you could have heard a Daz single like that. Like Daz was probably in several cases because this is when basically 98 was still like it was still regional, but obviously there was still more of an effort to kind of people to kind of break through their region. Like I think
because the West collabs more now. Like like MCA and Corrupt on both albums.
Yeah, on both albums. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they both.
Corrupt's all over. Yeah, Corrupt's all over that. Yeah, Corrupt's all over that Daz album.
I think he's on there like 4 times. Like Daz put together a good like compilation. I know it's an album. I call it a compilation of all of the features, but like he has a good representation of like that's a good West Coast like classic to me. Like and I feel like it's fire because he made his like fire classic album the first go around where Corrupt needed a second try.
Right. You know what's funny? Funny you mention that because I have that first album of Corruption. That second disc, you can do what you want with it, but.
I mean, I thought it was dope. I mean, that's just.
The West Coast, East Coast CD. The East Coast CD has some straggling beats on there though. There's like 2 songs on there that I like. There's one because the beat switches. I think it's called No Feelings. I like that one. There's one with Buckshot. That's about it. I mean, the rest of the album is kind of like that second disc was kind of like that felt to me like filler, to be honest with you. But compared to that West Side, like that West Side disc.
I mean, the East Coast, they did have a lot of unknown producers, except for like maybe Mo B and Stevie J and all.
Yeah, they had that. They had some random chick with like Deadly Venom, some random chicks rapping that don't sound like nothing. One sounded like a meal if a meal didn't know how to rap. just not.
Yeah. I mean, the West Coast. I mean, that shit was because I remember when I was in Jamaica, I was definitely. We definitely playing We Can Freak It. Like I was.
We can freak it. Play my cards. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nah, that's like a classic little single.
Funny thing, actually, I like that version of Hoes a Housewife on that album instead of the one that's on the 2000 album. To be honest with you, that piano.
But I always felt like Daz made like better albums than Corrupt though.
He did.
He did.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, I mean, as a producer, like Daz needs to be more in GOAT producer talks because I mean, dude, it was Dude's production on All Eyes on Me that kind of made that album pop. Even more than Dre's beats on there. I think he even had like 2 or something like 2 or 3 or whatever.
Yeah, it's more than Dre, more than Johnny J, who he was using, or whoever was making beat pop shit or whatever have you at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that, I mean, Daz wasn't a slouch with the rhymes though, but you know, I mean,
his rhymes were good enough though. Like he was one of the better producer rappers. Like,
yeah, he was one of the better ones out there.
Yeah, because he definitely was out rapping niggas like Timbaland and Manny Fresh, guys like that and shit. Like
I still remember the So Def album he made where he rapped over Jermaine Dupri and runs laps around him.
Damn.
Well,
he runs laps. That album ain't that good, and he runs laps around him.
I mean, not like it's hard to do. I mean, Jermaine Dupri has never been like. I mean,
Jermaine Dupri is nice for a producer rapper. Like he's not. He has some fire verses. Like he's definitely like better than like the Timbalands and the Puffies and
Timbaland was
got the Dre's and
Timbaland was horrendous.
I hated that
Swiss beats.
Yeah, I hated that Timbaland Magoo album so it was.
Oh God, yeah, so derivative. That shit was so derivative.
Yeah. I
mean, so when you look at it like this, like Retaliation, Revenge, Get Back, that's better than Corruption.
Mm-hmm.
Raw, which is Daz's second album, that's just a classic to me.
That's a classic too.
Fire.
Actually, I think I like Raw better. I like Raw better than Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like the beats are better.
It's a stronger album.
It's a stronger album, like, and it's less features too. So he kind of like the rapping is better, less features, but the features are fire. Like it's still a lot of features, but
he
got like the Backstabbers, who's like the Mark Morrison song, the singing joint, that's the album that
feels good. Yeah, that sounds alright. Yeah. No, I'm into that album.
Fucking, the Streets is a Mother though. Like,
I do.
I think it's a strong argument. Like you can make that is better.
Well, there's parts of that Streets is a Mother album that there's lulls. There's lulls. There's definitely lulls.
Both albums.
Yeah.
I think it's more noticeable than the Corrupt album though.
Because when there's a lull in the Corrupt album, there's just stuff that you just don't want to hear. Where it's like, as opposed to everything else, you can actually play through it. That's kind of the big difference.
Yeah, I think that's the reason too. Yeah.
I mean, Corrupt lost me on this album with that Space Boogie shit. I did not.
Oh, that shit was. It's over. It's over now. Oh, yuck.
Yeah,
yuck.
I remember Snoop was in that video. He looked like he couldn't even be bothered to be in that. I mean, like,
can you blame him? The game shut down. Sorry. Ugh. Yuck.
Yeah, Corrupt. After that, I don't think I really listened to any Corrupt soul after that one. I was just like, if I did, I probably forgot. But yeah, I don't think I listened to anything after that.
It's in beats and spots, but whole albums not so much. I mean, the Def album that Corrupt made was alright. You just got to filter through it. It's like anything else. That was that MySpace era where you'd hear a song, it's like, oh, that's all right. Then you look for the rest of the album, it's like, oh shit, what the hell? But what the fuck?
Yeah, because around that era, that's when niggas started struggling to make albums.
Yeah. That's what they use that Master P quantity over quality philosophy, where it's like, guys, we've heard this, bro, we heard this.
I don't care what nobody say about No Limit. Like, there was like the production for the albums were like 2 different levels. Like, you would have.
Well,
like,
you got the A team, which was KOC and Beats by the Pound, and then you got the B team. And if you were Mr. Servon and Big Ed and the auxiliary niggas, you was getting the B team.
Like, for the artists, not necessarily the producers, but like the artists, like C Murder, Silk, and Master P, like Mia X, Fiend, Mystical.
That was the front line.
Niggas, they'll get like the A-level beats from the Beats by the Pound. The niggas like Caden Abel, the Commission, and Mac and Big Ed, like niggas like that.
I thought Mac's beats were decent. Like they weren't. I didn't think they were that like beat.
No, like I think his beats were better on his second of the World War III. Like his beats were decent though. But like, imagine if you gave Mac the beats from fucking Charge It to the Game, like nigga.
Yeah,
he would murder them shits, like.
Which is funny because like that Shell Shocked album, I had so much hope for it, and the only thing I can tolerate on the album is like I think there's a Wham sample on there. There's some other shit.
Like no, the album dope. It's just
the album's alright.
Beats were just okay for me, like the Shell Shock. Like no, they had a few beats on there that was dope, but like overall, like that one. The beats were as good as the ones that was like on Fiend album or
even C Murder's album. Yeah, I think C Murder had the best beats on everybody's album. Honestly, I think he had first cracks. He knew better.
Oh, of course he did. Yeah, C Murder. Yeah, C Murder's album.
I think he was bully everybody. Like
I can see why.
Even his production never sounds like cheesy. It's like it goes to a whole theme. Like even if you don't like the song, it's like you said with the Daz album. Like you just go through it. Like you're like, it's all right.
Yeah, C Murder was probably like, Bodie, this better be fire or someone shoot you. That type of shit.
Yeah.
Because C Murder grab you out the studio, you end up in a trunk somewhere on some train tracks.
Because C Murder had like by far the best beats on these albums. Like with the exception of Masterpiece Ghetto Dope, like the rest. C Murder had. I think C Murder had like the lottery pick on like all these beats. Like that Bossellini album. Like for real. Like
he has some beat on that Bossellini album.
Yeah, like had no business. He had no business making.
Oh, here we go.
No. C Murder had business on the beats, man. Chill, bro. Like that nigga make it seem like C Murder was Mims or somebody. Like
no.
Like he had no business on the he had a lot of business on those beats, nigga. Like
no. C Murder killed.
Silk ain't have no business on some of those beats.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we've done segments on Silk before. You know, like that whole Silk and Mace album comparison. Yeah, that was. Oh man, no, but no. C Murder though, like everything he had a presence. Like I mean, that motherfucker made his presence felt on them damn songs.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna rap and then I'm gonna it's a lot of
But then it's like the thing is like the one thing that makes like C Murder don't have to be all super lyrical because the way
he wasn't. He damn sure wasn't.
Nah, but the thing is like he got bars, but what his selling point is this authenticity of the words. Like
he
raps some shit and you really would believe everything he's done.
Yeah.
It's different. Like them Louisiana niggas got a different type of vibe. Like when they rap on some street shit, like you're like, yeah, these niggas is wild. Like
they crazy.
They'll have a shootout with the damn police on the damn highway type shit. Like looking like a damn Michael Bay movie and shit. Like it's different. Like so like, that's the selling point. And you know he had the fire beats. Like C Murder first album. Like,
Life After Death. Life After Death is one of my favorite No Limit albums. That period. Like you can rank it if you want, but that's easily top 3. Like
Mystical had fire beats too.
Mystical Fire Beats.
Snoop had fire beats.
Snoop had fire beats on the last 2 albums. That Game Is to Be Sold album. You can do what you want, but
that he first one fire beats on them. It's just Snoop couldn't rap to all the motherfuckers right. Like
no. Well,
I mean, that's why he had to get Dre and them back. Like I mean, I'm not on them either.
Because even the G thing, part 2 was
the single was all right, but like the rest of it, because I had that album sitting somewhere in the house, some of the closet, somewhere growing dust. But between that, because the rest of the album, I think that's the one that with Gangsta on it, right? With that, where they were all doing that crap on that, where the NWA 10-year stuff. Because I think that's on there. What other songs on that Snoop album do I remember? There's like 2 songs on there though.
Motherfucker.
That's the one. Wow, yippee yo. Okay, that's the other one. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 on there. Okay.
I mean, Fiend and Mystical ripped that shit. Like Snoop was but that beat is fire. That's like
that beat's hot. I just like with Snoop the other album with Dre on them, all that shit, all the singles, and I always like the Last Meal better. That's always just me though.
Yeah.
But
Like Top Dog was my shit.
yeah, Top Dog No Limit. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, Top Dog was
Great guys.
Yeah, Top
Rap
Dog.
on his nigga and shot him in his name.
Honestly, I don't understand why Top Dog isn't talked about more. Like in Snoop's like catalog, like.
Yeah, it's one of Snoop's better catalog albums, actually. Like,
yeah.
Especially in that No Limit era. Like, man, listen, you only got three choices. You only got three choices, bro. Yeah, you got three choices on that No Limit era. That's the best one. It's not even close. It's not even close. And I like the Last Meal.
The Top Dog, I felt was like the best blend of the No Limit and West Coast.
The West Coast, because Quick's on there, yeah.
Like, you had like a No Limit vibe on it that worked, but then you had like a little bit of G-Funk on there. Then you had like some gangster shit. Then you had the West Coast vibe, but you also had a hip hop vibe too. Because remember, these niggas took the the symphony beat and killed it.
Yeah. And
more importantly, it had Down for My Niggas on there, and that's
that's the record.
Like, they had the No Limit sound on there too, like and they made it work. Like he had the best of the best. Like if somebody said that album was a classic, I wouldn't disagree.
I wouldn't argue that.
Yeah, no, the shit was fire. Like the shit was but it just.
I remember the thing is. That's an album I remember buying when it first came out because I heard the song like the bedtime stories.
I think the first song up. I heard "Bitch Please" Part 2 off that album first. I remember hearing that first.
Hold on, you said what?
I remember hearing "Bitch Please" Part 2 was on. Like "Bitch Please" was on that. I remember hearing that, and now I was like, okay, let's go run. Let's run down the record, Sid. Run down the record town.
That was the second single. Like I bought it off the first single.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
The first single. I hated that single. I didn't even like it.
No, I love that because I like the way he was rapping on that shit.
The beat's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I don't hate it though. It's
like how Snoop was rapping on it, but I fuck with the beat. Like Great Sky.
I fuck with that beat though.
But
anytime that Snoop was doing that whole weird Slick Rick kind of stuff, people would be like, he sounds like Slick Rick. Sorry, no, he doesn't. Sorry, he doesn't. He don't. Sorry, get off that. He doesn't. Sorry.
But I ain't even like listen to "Bitch Please" like that on the album. Like it was just a show with me. Like
I think that was the last cassette tape I bought, like the maxi single. I wore that tape out.
Yeah, "Bitch Please."
Because the song he had with them was "Sugar Free." I think he had a song on there with like Bus. Like he has so many bangers on that shit.
Yeah, well, my song there is "Bustin' Rocks." It was him and Quick, because it's a quick beat out of nowhere.
Rocks is like
Bustin' Rocks
album.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's fire, dude. Bustin' Rocks. Oh man.
Yeah, that's why I'm just trying to understand like what went wrong with Last Meal though. I mean, Last Meal was just so uneven. Like, I mean, it was cool, but it was just like it was like boring almost, and I don't know why.
They had to put cocaine on it, man, for that rims and tires. You know that nonsense. Yuck. Fake R&B shit. This discount Shalimar bullshit. Get out of here.
Cocaine had his moments though. Like he wasn't like completely whack.
No. I mean, he was good for a crooner or two.
Yeah, he had a lane. It's alright.
The thing is, we got spoiled with like Nate Dogg and shit.
Yeah, you hear he's ever staccato falsettos. It's like, man, come on now, what is this?
Yeah, like it's always been a crying shame that as many hits as Nate has been a part of, he's never had like a hit album, like not one.
Yeah.
And them
albums, leave me alone with my shit though.
I mean, not even the one he did with Death Row, the double album. I'm talking about the shit that he did afterwards, like
Yeah.
I'm like, those shits were like dope. Like they just never got any like traction,
any play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause it's like I don't think he ever had like that single that just hit like that.
I mean, the closest to that is like Regulate, but it's Warren G.
Yeah, that's all I can think of. Is
That's like
either
the whole
Reggie.
era
It's always him. It was always him on a hook of some sort. So that's all I can think of, really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Nate had any hits on his own. Unless I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, I don't think he ever did.
None I can think of. Every song I'm thinking of has him singing with somebody else. I mean,
these days had Daz on it. They'll Never Leave Me Alone. Had Snoop on it. Like,
I mean, I think I Got Love.
Montana.
I mean, I think I Got Love was probably the closest thing he even had to a solo hit.
Yeah.
Because that song did get some play, but it didn't get a lot. But it did.
Yeah. I remember hearing High come down off the old Death Row Double CD, but that doesn't really count. But that was just kind of one of those. That's kind of one of those records. But no, I really can't think of a solo Nate Dogg joint. I get me thinking here.
But hold on,
everyone think of it.
We summed up the battle, right? Like I'm high.
Let's do that right quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we went on a whole different.
We went left.
Yeah.
It's hip hop shit. It happens when you talk about hip hop. It goes.
It's
like
rap, man. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like I said, the two albums, it basically it summarizes like the strengths of each album. Like Daz obviously had the production, and Daz's voice kind of kept up obviously with the other other voices on there. So it's not like the production was drowning him out or the rappers out. Like it just hit. Like it just everything was in sync. Whereas Pete Rock, like as you mentioned before, as you said before, he was like the guest on a whole bunch of rappers rapping over.
Yeah, he was there. You didn't play it, but the only song, honestly, I mentioned before you hopped on Shuttleworth is that the only song Pete Rock washes somebody is a song that has Rob O on it. That's about it. Any Pete Rock verse on that album, he's third. He's participating at this point.
Yeah, that's the weak. That's actually that's easily the weakest song on that album.
It's the weakest song on the album too. But
I just feel like if you was to say, like, give me a good representation of East Coast music in 1998, I don't think Pete Rock's album would be the best representation of that. Whereas if you said, give me a representation of the West Coast music, like the best West Coast music in 98, that Daz album is a better representation of that. Like I feel
that's fair.
You really get the full, like, okay, this a real West Coast sounding album. You got that smooth Bay Area shit. You got the G-Funk sound. You got that Dog Pound sound. You got the Death Row sound. You got diverse features. You got that boom bap type of sound, but it's West Coast. Because the intro is all like on some West Coast boom bap cypher shit.
Yeah. Now the big thing with these albums that go back to this, listening back to it, just to piggyback what you just said, Shuttleworth, is that it just looked at the Daz. I just felt like the Daz album just had like a better sound just as a whole. In terms of because you mentioned the East Coast representation in '98, for me personally, I think it would probably be Gangstar's Moment of Truth, maybe, if I'm just thinking off the top of my head here. But
Rob, he had that in the comments. I can low-key agree. And the funny thing is, I was listening to that album like last week. So
Yeah, there's more Eastern sounds. Like, I give you saying with that part of it, but no, the big thing with the Pete Rock album that I did like over the Daz album or anything else is that Pete Rock is to his roots, man. He sits with these James Brown loops all day, every day. So I fuck with that. So
yeah, just let him sample the drums of Parliament or whoever the fuck, and then just give him some James Brown samples, and that motherfucker will just and then get some of the best spitters. I mean, the album has the representation of some of the best spitters in '98. So
that is true. I feel like I wish to like I don't know, like even production wise, like that album doesn't make me really want to get a Pete Rock beat, but the Daz album make me feel like like I don't know, like I'd fuck with a Daz beat, like, you feel me?
I feel, but I think, but in truth, it's also what you actually I mean, it is. In the end of the day, obviously we can't ignore the coastal preferences. Like some people
I mean, look. A fire beat is a fire beat. Like I get that, but like you can't just sit and tell me like the Pete Rock album had better beats than the Daz album.
I mean,
it's like night and day. Like,
I mean, I love both albums. I mean, the productions. I mean, I've never had any complaints about the production on either albums.
No, just Pete Rock. A lot of Pete Rock shit sound like one whole fucking long ass song.
Yeah,
it's the rapping that stands out more than the production. Like, it's the rapping that makes you think like, okay, this is a different vibe here because of the rapping. But for the most part, like a lot of the songs and the sounds, same BPM, same. Same type of melody or charm on the beat or whatever the fuck. Like, whereas Daz was giving you just like completely different fucking sounds. There was a track, Hollywood Bank Robbery. Yeah, that's a classic song. That's off the gang related soundtrack. Yeah.
Oh yeah, gang related. Yeah.
Okay. Oh damn. Yeah, I didn't even look all the way up to the. You did that. Say that.
Primo's, Guru, of course. Yeah, I mean, Guru's kind of.
What's Your Fantasy 2 was fire on that album. Like, I think Outlaw's on that shit too. Mask for Your Dreams, Daz, all that shit, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, Guru, like talking about Guru, kind of, it's like a sore spot because I hated the way that Gangsta kind of broke up and so, and then and then there was a whole bunch of funny style shit with what happened, what went down. Like that solo shit never sat right with me at all. Like that whole shit, like that shit. Because like common sense to me is like I knew what it was, and I think everyone else knew what it was, but no one wanted to say it outright what it was. Yeah. So, but I mean, but they made classic music together, and I remember I did see one of their like final concerts and shit too. Because Gangstar, Primo definitely did update his production because the earlier Gangstar albums are what people would call dusty, but then but Moment of Truth though and Up though, dude, like his production got he made it more modern. But he's a Texas nigga, so that was probably he was gonna do that. I mean, it's they be doing that, so shout out to Primo on that one.
1 through 10, what you give the Pete Rock album?
What's happening?
1 through 10, what you give the Pete Rock album?
I mean, it's probably it's a strong 9 to me. Like it is. Like I mean.
Oh wow. Okay.
I mean, like I said, I mean, there are two songs that I don't care for. That and the Peter Guns song in Lord Tariq. I don't care for those songs all that much. But like I said, I mean, it's a strong album. Like strong rapping. The production is not like horrible. It's not horrible. Like it's. It's a dope album.
All right, so what you get a Daz album?
I would probably. I mean, it's not classic, but it's close. It's like it's probably a 9 too.
I can see that.
Yeah,
it's funny because like my review for my rating for the Pete Rock album would be like a 7. Mm-hmm. Like the rapping is top tier, but like the production ain't neck and neck with it enough. Where I feel like the Daz album's a better balance to that. And I feel like it's still a good comparison though. Like the Pete Rock album definitely belongs. You know what I mean? Like you can hear that with the songs. Like, I don't want niggas to be thinking like, damn, bro, stop hating. I know niggas hear me on here, they be like, like, you hate Crawford, this, that, you hate this nigga, you hate Canelo, you hate the East Coast, like, fuck you. Yeah.
But I say I'm not one of those niggas that hates West Coast. So I mean, like I said, I mean, I love West Coast shit. So it's like,
There we go.
But I mean, I will say too, like I mean, with Daz album, like if you introduce this in 2025, it sounds more modern, obviously.
Yeah. It just holds up a little better because let's be honest, man. Those James Brown loops were already from the 50s and 60s, and he's regurgitating them in 1998. It already was lo-fi sounding at that point too. So
yeah. And it's just too much. Not enough. Like the Pete Rock album, like it needed more variety. That's all. Like that's probably my biggest gripe.
It had variety. So it had a bunch of niggas on it.
Huh? Hold on,
That
what'd
was
you
a
say?
variety. He had a bunch of niggas on. That was a variety.
Nah, more so in the production, like
Yeah, the production's a little stilted.
yeah.
It's more of a frame set where I think honestly with some of these Pete Rock beats, I think some of them were left off like that main ingredient and you just have to reuse them at some point. Like
Yeah.
the 2, for example. The 2 sounds like a holdover. So it's like, all right.
Because think about this, like a song like Rather Unique with him and AZ, like that was if that was on
Yeah.
that album, that would literally be one of the best songs on that album.
Yeah.
Production
easy, yeah.
wise and rapping wise. So it's like you needed more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we weren't getting that from Pete. Pete at that time I'm convinced we were getting some form of a label, either a label obligation or what we got here. So
The way this nigga talk about the album, like you think it's the damn East Coast version of like the first sandwich or something.
no, it's more like the tuna sandwich. I mean, it's a sandwich.
God damn. I don't even fuck with tuna.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I fuck with tuna now, but I can't sell it to you though. Not out that can. Hell no. But the big thing with big takeaway from these albums, I do like both of them honestly. Like I bought both of these as a kid growing up. Like these were things that were in rotation. We couldn't avoid these things. I mean, there wasn't too much else. So I just remember like the Daz album sticking out more, but mainly because of the music video. I forgot he didn't play it, Pat, but It Might Sound Crazy is my favorite song off the album, and the video he has it's animated. It's on YouTube too.
Yeah,
but that one's pretty good. Yeah, that's my favorite personally because anything
they played in California more than they played Might Sound Crazy.
Yeah. You were
the first single.
Yeah, in California with that pseudo, but we're more that G Funk loop, that whole thing, It just had that sound. That's all. In California, that whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
you could.
She was singing her ass off on that.
Oh yeah, no.
Is it you and
Yeah, oh yeah. That's right. She sings she sings the ad-libs at the end. I forget about that.
Yeah, she was killing that shit.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Marquise.
Oh no, man, that's all I take, man. But these are good. No, these are good shit, pal. And these are quality albums, man. I can recommend both these to anybody listening to this by far. It's not even close. Yeah. This isn't us picking like Column A or like what the fuck is that kind of shit. No, these are pretty 2 solid albums from '98. So
yeah, and then
for as good as Daz's album is, his second album is better to me.
Yeah, no, it is a better album though. I do think the production is just so much better on that second album, which is crazy when you think about because they were. Which is crazy when you think about because they were held hostage in these Death Row studios. Like, damn, really? Like.
There's so much drama and shit going down there, like man, like a lot of shit. Like I could understand the way Suge feel about some of them niggas though. Like,
yeah, you got Suge whooping on people. If Dre wasn't whooping on people, and then random bodyguards whooping on people. Yeah, well, Dre was getting whooped on, but
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was. That's why it's just so weird. Like, I mean, Death Row should still be in existence today, like really in existence in its
really irrelevant. Yeah,
like I mean, like I the way that Suge, but yeah, Suge couldn't keep the streets out of the business, and
nigga,
like,
all the babysitting this nigga had to do, fucking Nate Dogg robbing Taco Bell, like snooping his murder case, like.
Had he paid the motherfuckers, they wouldn't be robbing Taco Bells.
I'm more understanding of Suge's side now, bro. Like,
what a wild story that is, by the way. That still cracks me up. Taco Bell.
I still remember that story though with Suge, where Nate Dogg was saying that this is when Regulate was blowing up, and the show money is where they get paid, and and Suge told Nate to come off the road for some bullshit. And he was like, nigga, I got shows to do. Like,
I got bills and kids.
Yeah, and it should have been to come off the road. And then, Warren, luckily, he was the only one that didn't sign the death row because Dre told him not to. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go get this money then. And I remember, and I was like, "Yo, like this is not good business. Like you're not paying your artist. So what the fuck are you doing? Like taking him off the road when he has a number 2 song in the country? Like,
yeah, that was weird. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's why it's like, I mean, Suge was Suge this, but then
Suge guilty of some shit now. But I can't.
Oh no, Suge was doing the most, yo. But
yeah.
But I'm not gonna act like some of that shit wasn't. Sometimes the most was warranted dealing with some of these niggas.
Yeah. I mean, you can't be sticking up Taco Bells with a record deal. I'm just saying. But
yeah, like you know what I mean, like.
How much of your advance did you fuck up if you gotta rob a Taco Bell? I'm just saying.
And think about if you're an executive dealing with this. Like this shit feel like something like off of Power, like some shit you got to deal with.
And of course,
you robbed the goddamn hot dog stand in Queens in broad daylight. Damn, man, like shit
again.
And of course, I mean, he paid for Pac to get out of jail when no one else would bail him out, and and he kept him in that contract. It's like, okay, look, man, you gotta give me like 3 albums or whatever before I let you go.
Pac gave him 30.
Yeah,
right. Well, one thing in those interviews Suge said that hits me differently now, because like I always thought about it, but like it felt weird, but I just overlooked it. That he said like how the whole everybody was falling apart at the time and not rocking with each other type shit, and how like nobody from Death Row ever came out with a fucking like a Tupac like R.I.P. song.
That's true. I think the only and funny is like the only one that did that wasn't I mean I remember it was Tretch that came out with the most notable like
Money Till I Join You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know,
wow.
The Yuck Mouth had Still Ballin'.
Yuck Mouth, yeah. Yeah. Wow. No, you're right. I don't recall anybody actually. No.
And that's the problem. Like that's a bad look.
That's alarming. Yeah.
I mean,
I know, Daz shot him out on the album and everything. Like I think on the outro and shit. But it's not the same as like making a song about a nigga,
An actual tribute, yeah.
Yeah, like that's kind of weak, yo. Like,
where
have fucking videos and shit, but it's not the same.
Where at least like Big had like 2 like that were like had 2 that were hits, So it's like,
I mean, never really got that. Like he got it from like one of his closest friends, and then he got it from a nigga like that he just kind of knew in passing. Like he wasn't like best friends with the Loonies and shit.
Yeah,
nah.
But the fact that Yuck even did the song and didn't put the Outlaws on the remix, like that.
Yeah, that's still weird. Well, that's weird. I always thought the version of Dusted and Disgusted where he's on and then he's not on, it's weird. They replace him with Spice One, like we're not going to hear the difference. What the fuck? But
oh yeah, Spice One definitely did do a Tupac tribute song. I remember Thug.
Yeah, he did one. Yeah. Because there's far and few between Tupac groups. Yeah, wow.
Because
I'm gonna do some research tonight.
Go to heaven. The Richie Rich was already like a song, like
yeah.
Then it just when he dropped it afterwards, it's like it almost felt like a tribute.
Yeah. Because I remember, didn't he perform that song on fucking New York Undercover? See now I know he performed that song. I think
that sounds like one of those New York Undercover records to play. I know Houdini played their single from like '94 on that show one of those episodes. They're on their comeback trail back in like '94, '95. I remember that nonsense.
No,
it sounded like every grimy record in the East Coast of '95, by the way. But
no, it's all about the money. I remember that song. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, yeah. It all comes down to the money. Ain't it being funny?
I thought that shit was hot, bro.
No, it was all right. It's all right. In terms of New York Undercover stuff, it fit the show. The worst cops in the country, by the way. But people getting killed all episode long. Last 5 minutes. Oh, there it is. Love that show though.
Oh man,
yeah, classic.
Yeah, God, yeah, we definitely need more. Like, it sucks too that a lot of today's shows don't have like this type of like you can't even put like rap songs to some of these shows. Like you only have those like type of attachments or anything like that because it's just like
nah, it's all listing shit.
Yeah, but music in general for a lot of shows and movies don't sound as good just in general now. Like you know how back in the day, like the 70s had a theme like for soundtracks or movies, like you knew you was watching a 70s movie. Then the 80s had it. The 90s, that's when it really started to disappear.
Fall appear, yeah. You got a lot of homages and like weird covers and shit, and a lot of as Common said, get some beats besides James Brown to rap over. You know, a lot of that going on. But
yeah, so by the time the 2000s came, and like even now, like you don't really have like good like movies. You know, think about like, well, you any of y'all niggas seen Excalibur?
No, I haven't.
Have I seen that?
With the the King Arthur movie, like the OG.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that one I've seen. Yeah.
Like soundtrack is like amazing. Like compare that to movies coming out now that are set in medieval times.
Oh no! Listen. People love the Black Panther soundtrack. Listen, a lot of that shit blends in, man. A lot of that shit blends in. A lot. Vince Staples sounds like Kendrick Lamar and shit, man. I'm just saying, like, what's going on here? And not in a good way. Like, No, but you get a point with that. Yeah, a lot of the music. Yeah, a lot of music from like the older age. It stands up better now. I don't know if it's the technology or what, but man, it does sound a lot better.
The sounds are more authentic or organic. It's not like a computer. It sounds like more musical. Like orchestration of the beats.
Orchestral, yeah.
Yeah,
I got you. We got you, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just better arrangements altogether. But yeah, not funny you mentioned. I'm trying to think of the last one.
Better too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last modern soundtrack that I actually liked. I'm trying to.
And I'm not even talking about like songs, just like the beats that they were playing in movies, like.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny. I didn't realize that till I had the misfortune of watching Creed 3, where like a lot of the songs were literally just like the Chronic 2001 album. But
yeah. Like fucking.
Like I gave it
now.
Like that was the best part of the whole movie. The best part of the whole fucking movie is Michael B. Jordan playing Dre records. Like, all right, I can fuck with this. Hold up. Like,
oh man.
The next episode.
Yeah, but yeah, I love these music episodes, and we do have another comparison in the pipeline. We'll just have to figure out when we're gonna do it. And then Marcus, obviously, of course, you're more welcome to be, to come on for this one because it's a good one because it's probably the most random of the comparisons that Shuttleworth came up with because it's like
okay.
I don't even know which one he's talking about. All of mine are kind of low key random.
Yeah, I mean this.
Yeah,
one,
I wouldn't have put P-Rock against this Daz album personally. I thought it was kind of random too, but
See?
But the other one
it matches up though. Like
it stacks up though.
Because two producer rappers that came from groups.
Yeah.
But I think this next one, because I think it's the last one that actually has a graphic drawn for it though. I think it's probably more random than the other two, like between this one and then when you did Hell Row and Freeway, which is actually not as random. So
which Freeway album? The first one?
No, I think it's Free at Last.
Free at Last.
Free at Last.
Okay. I'm about to say,
for the hell of it.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, like, you guys reviewed Philadelphia Freeway? Like, what? Like,
yeah. Nah,
it's like that it's some decent joints on that.
Like from the same year or a year apart, so it can still be in the same era.
Mm-hmm.
That's like with the Yuck Mouth and the Biggie, like 97, 98, like they're still the same, era.
Same era, yeah. That 97, 98, you couldn't avoid those two either way. So, especially Biggie, especially after he died, yeah, fucking forget it. Yeah. Turn the radio on, you hear. Turn the radio on, you hear, and I'll be missing you. On the fucking on the as like they call it, the white people station. Yeah, that one. Yeah, they're playing that record. the one, the dentist office. That station. They're playing that damn record. Like, all right.
Oh man, no, but this was a great episode, man. And then of course everyone that was in our chats, commenting and whatnot. Thank you for for listening and whatnot. And we're definitely gonna try to do more music episodes though. And trust me, like we're all music cats. So and I know Shuttleworth.
Oh yeah.
He be coming up with like the with the formats and shit like that though. So and we
that works.
Yeah, and then we talk about it because, like I said, no one talks hip hop like we do, like out there.
Yeah.
We lived it. That's the thing. We lived this. You can't fake lives, guys. I just you can read up on it if you want, guys. All you kids out there, but if you weren't there to read the Source magazine or to sit by the fucking mailbox for that Columbia House CD spinner that you ripped off the Columbia House for a penny, you weren't there.
If you weren't there when Reverend Calvin Butts or C. Dolores Tucker were outside of Tower Records smashing cassettes and shit like that and calling you don't know.
You weren't there. You weren't there.
Yeah, in fact, y'all have it easy too. Like today's rappers probably even more profane and violent than ever, but I don't hear no fucking protest. You don't see not one of these motherfuckers out there.
Not at all.
Yeah.
No.
Not protesting on that shit.
I don't hear the feds going after Ice Spice or Glorilla. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm saying like.
Yeah.
They're not running them. They're not running them down. They're not running any of these modern day trap rappers. Well, the modern day trap rappers are all dead now. But
well, the law's catching up to them though. The law caught up to them. So now.
Oh yeah.
Now
Rico's undefeated. Listen, cousin Rico's undefeated. Cameron taught me that.
Yeah, but these niggas is moving so stupid. Like niggas is ordering it, and they taking company jets, and they're renting vans to do.
I'm gonna put it on the gram. What are you doing?
That too, like it's just like why the fuck would you want to murk somebody? You gonna fucking use your company credit card to damn rent a luxury vehicle and drive around following niggas like shit like that, where it's like nigga, that's something you get a junkyard hoopty, drive across country, get this nigga like dump the car afterwards. Like you don't get the car that could be traced off a fucking credit card with the company, like not even a random person, like
dumbass
shit. Like dude, like it's like y'all have no imagination, like y'all don't watch TV, like how y'all get here?
Yeah, really.
Like y'all making like basic level mistakes. Like they should have never been able to track shit back like that to niggas.
Hell
no. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be found like that, like in broad daylight, mind you too. Where it's like, come on, guys, like what are we doing?
Too. Yeah, that too, in broad daylight. Like the fuck, cameras around, like.
I mean, maybe we're just old guys and we're part of the tuck your chain era, but tuck your fucking chain in. That's just the way it is.
Nah, these niggas got their brain tucked in. Like the fuck going on?
Yeah, you get their brain splattered.
Yeah, like. But shout outs to Mobland. I just finished watching the 3rd episode before I took my nap.
That's a good show. I'm gonna pick up episode 2 tonight. Actually, I just got started on that. That's pretty good.
That's a damn good show. Shit's quality. Real gangster shit. Like.
Actually, I might just because it's habit. I might watch the latest Raising Cain and shit, and just I might as well get it out the way because that's how I feel about the season already. So I might as well just get the shit out the way.
The episodes been getting better the last couple episodes, but you can't like you only get like 8 episodes, 10 episodes a season. You can't wait till you get to episode 5.
You can't fuck around by episode 6 and be like, oh, this is where the action picks up. No, House of Cards, wrap this shit up.
That shit felt like watching the Bernard Hopkins fight. Like, okay.
Yeah, it's like watching a Walking Dead in reverse kind of shit. Like, what is this? Y'all still walking? Yeah. Find a 7-Eleven or some shit.
Like, come on, man. But yeah, that shit. This nigga like bro, like I did not know this nigga Unique was a part of the Weapon X program. Like they put this nigga back to normal. The scar damn near disappeared. He got Wolverine healing factor. Like this shit, like they like oh god, like Ja Rule wasn't lying when he said 50 shows got trash. Like In that tweet, like, nah, he ain't lied, bro.
No,
Like,
he
he
ain't lying
hate
on
about
that.
some other shit, but not that.
Listen, he lost the beef battle, but he lost that.
Yeah.
Listen, that fictional King of New York contest in the 2000s that didn't happen. Yeah, he lost that, but them 50 episodes are trash.
Yeah, because it's like 50, like the Power is just gonna be the only decent show, and just like everything else is just kind of spun off to be like.
But they all do that. Didn't they do that with that one awful show on Fox for a year when your boy Terrence Howard, all that nonsense? Didn't they do like a spin with Queen Latifah, like Star or some shit? It's the same nonsense.
Empire, yeah.
Yeah,
Empire,
of Empire. They
like,
had
decent for like 2 seasons.
Yeah, once Chris Rock's a mobster and Biz Marquis getting popped off, I checked out. But
that shit was weird.
Terrible. That was weird as hell. But yeah, I think Star had like Queen Latifah. Yeah, because didn't like Star have like Queen Latifah and the cop from like Law and Order, like Benjamin Bratt or some shit? I was like, what is this? Like,
yeah, niggas is just trying to like. It's like
y'all
niggas just trying to make random buddy films.
Yeah, it's like y'all doing musicals too. Like, come on, I ain't here for this. I am not here for the power struggle of Dana Owens. No disrespect.
Yeah, facts.
We're about to get ready to get out of here. Monday, of course. We got we got our boxing show, whatnot. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's listening, and shout out to Marquise, for joining us. On here.
Oh, thanks for being on, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, great show, great conversation. Yeah. Make sure y'all check out the Fundora fight this Saturday and Charles Conway as well.
That's the only fight this Saturday. That Fundora fight. There is nothing going on this Saturday outside of WrestleMania. they took a bye week this week. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
They knew better.
Then after that,
what we get next week? What's next? Isn't Dave Allen next week, or is that in 2 weeks?
Dave Allen. I mean, no, it's not because he's not in the UK card. I mean, the next because the weekend after that is Ben and Eubank, and then after that it's
Ben and Eubank. It's NUA.
Yeah, then after that it's like the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, card like straight.
Whatever Red Allen and you ever whatever Pro Box puts on kind of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it does pick up after this weekend though, so
that's fine.
But yeah, for myself, Pat Scorpio, the England representative, for sure the Word of God and the Go Artist, and then Marquise. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Salute, Rob. What it do? Rob. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
appreciate it, Rob.
Gang.